Today's video is going to be on spraying the Chevy 1500. It's behind me, so I hope you enjoy this content. If you do, drop a like, leave a comment, hit that subscribe button. I have more videos like this coming to you soon. And if you check the channel out, I got tons more videos always like this. So let's just get started. So what you see in front of us is the budget Chevy 1500 paint job. Now this little truck did get a rocker panel cab corner, 2 doors, and 2 fenders put on it, all OEM if you've seen the previous videos. We painted the tailgate and the hood separate. I'll show you everything we are using for this little truck, but it's been primed, the front of it. This is actually just the paint that was on it. You can see we burned through here. Now this is getting epoxy and then getting sealed. The metal spots is getting epoxied, and we're spraying with some sealer. Show you everything we're going to use, but we sanded everything down, then we took scuff paste and Scotch-Brites and just did the whole truck. There's a video on that on my channel also, how we prepped this and we wet checked it and all that good stuff. I'll show you what we are using. So I said I was going to show you what we'd be spraying the budget 1500 Chevy paint job with, and this is what we're going to be using. We're going to be using Finish One FC 720. This clear has never let me down so far. It's great all-purpose clear. I actually used it in quite a repairs, and I think it holds up better than most budget clears you can get. We just got generic flow reducer for your thing. This right here is a black. I'll show you it if I can get it out one-handed, you know. Ugh. And it's just WA8555 Chevy black. We got high-tech ready to spray 1K primer in black because the truck's gone black, and we got the urethane clear coat medium hardener. So that is what we will be spraying the truck with. This is the passenger side, of course. We have painted everything underneath this truck, every bit of it. It's 100%, almost 100% rust-free truck now. Ain't no rust anywhere on this truck, not on the bed, not on the frame, anywhere. That's how come we went ahead and replaced the doors that was rusty and fenders to get, you know, a more quality job and try to save money while we did it. So what I'm going to do is apply the epoxy and sealer. I ain't got much phone charge, but I'm going to go ahead and do that. Then I'll show you what it looks like. We're going to do 1 coat of sealer of the high-tech ready to spray. It's got a fresh time between 30 to 40 minutes to an hour. So plenty of time before you apply your top coat. So I'm going to go ahead and use it as soon as I spray these bare metal spots. This truck was also prepped with no wax and grease remover. We only used the scuff paste to prep it, and then to clean the panels and everything we use spray away. It's a very cheap alternative, and it's more safer for you. Well, it probably ain't more safer, but it's more general on your surfaces than a wax and grease remover. And if you got a super clean panel and truck, you know, it works out great. So let's go ahead and tack cloth this and get it ready to spray. So we touched up the bare metal spots with some epoxy. You can use just plain sealer, but epoxy is best, you know, because sealer is, even though it's a sealer primer, you know, epoxy sticks a little bit better, but sealer does stick pretty damn good too to bare metal on smaller spots. So we got it sealed now. This is the final coat of sealer. It's 1 coat actually of sealer, and we actually didn't get to spray it, you know, at the beginning of that video. It's actually been 24 hours almost, because it got late in the night. So we come back in and we scuffed this sealer, just lightly scuffed it, and we're going to spray 2 coats of base 1-to-1, and I'll show you what it turns out. Because we didn't get to paint it last night because we had a few little spots that needed fixed, I didn't do the body work on this truck, and we wet checked it, and a few of them got by us. So we went ahead and fixed the major ones that we had issues with, and we come back in and you know, spot sealed it. This is the first coat of base. It's just got done spraying it. It's still drying out. Now sometimes the light and dark places in base, that's normal. That's normal for base, especially on the first coat. But she looks pretty good. The customer should be very happy with this truck. For a budget truck, I mean, they wanted a budget paint job. Still nice, yet, you know, for a 16-year-old boy. Daily, pretty nice. Don't have to be perfect. I think it's gonna look pretty good for them. I think they'd be happy with it. It should be shiny enough once it's cut and buffed. You know, little duck nibs, whatever we got. Once it's cut and buffed, it should be shiny enough. Damn, look what a truck. Should be. Now, if they wanted, you know, a more quality paint job, I would have removed these and sourced some new one of these, because they are, you know, aged a little. The little trim pieces. I would have completely removed the door handles, but you know, the customer didn't want the door handles or the windows messed with, because he bought a different set of doors, because these doors was eat out that was on the truck factory. He bought a different set of doors, and he did everything himself, putting, you know, the window motors and the wiring and everything over into them, because he said the doors come off of a Tahoe, and it used to be crank windows, I think, or something like that. But he changed all that, and the grass in the truck was tinted. He changed the grass and everything, and he just didn't want the doors messed with, because he had a little aggravation with them. He changed the fenders, and as you seen when I wet checked it, we had a few little spots in the fenders. I went ahead and fixed them. Had a spot in tailgate, I fixed those too. The other fender had a little bit of damage, and I talked to him, and he said it was fine, so we're going to spray here too. But he should be very happy with it. The cab corner and the rocker panel turned out great. I throw another coat on it and show you what it looks like then, and I'll give you a few tips on it. So this is after 2 coats of base, and as you can see, it's pretty well, looking pretty nice. It's covered good. Well, using a black seal, of course black's gonna cover good, you know. I mixed it 1-to-1 on both coats. It's optional. You can usually do the first coat in 2-to-1, but a lot of times I just use 1-to-1. 2-to-1 offers more coverage, you know, but 1-to-1 will give you more material in the end to work with. And if you're using a black sealer, 1-to-1 works out really good, especially on these black vehicles. Now the next step is to let this flash, which has done been flashing for about, I ain't got to watch, about 20 minutes so far. So I'm going to take a tack cloth, lightly tack it down, because you don't want to put a lot of pressure, you just want to glide over it. Make sure there ain't no dust or anything on it. Then I'm going to put a coat of clear coat on this, and I get back with y'all and show you what it looks like. And the way I'm painting this, if you must know, I'm starting at the bottom right here. I work my way up right here, then I drag across the roof and grab the top of the door on that side and go down and work down. That keeps my wet edge even, and I won't have no dry spots. That's a great tip. So this is after the first coat of finish one. I'm going to do 2 coats on this truck. If I got enough from the gallon left over, I might do 3-4 coats of finish one on this. That gives me plenty of material to cut and buff. But I have talked to paint reps for Martin Senior, and they said at 2 coats they take into account of you cutting and buffing. So, you know, that's something to think about. You know, you don't need to do 3 coats, because they take into account for people cutting and buffing and all that good stuff. But you need to, if you cut and buff, this little truck's pretty straight. Look at it on the first coat. Hardly any orange peel, it just needs duck nibs really. But it's no biggie. we'll get it lined out and put the second coat on it. If I got enough, I put 3 coats. If not, it's, as I said, it's no major problem, because Martin Senior, you know, finish 1 takes into account you cutting and buffing at 2, and it does not, you know, does not affect your protection from UV and stuff by taking off that extra material. But if you got it, I prefer go 3 coats if you got enough, but if you don't try it. So this is the 3rd coat of finish 1. It turned out great. If you can see, no orange peel pretty much. It's pretty damn smooth. I got some dirt nibs I need to take care of. You can see them here or not, but yeah, that's expected. But it ain't nothing to worry about. Easy to take care of. I did get 1 run in the whole truck. It's here. Be easy to take care of too. Come in tomorrow, buff it, cut and buff. Should be taken care of. It looks very nice, especially for a 16-year-old boy. Pretty nice. Looks really good. All in all, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, drop me a like, leave a comment. If you do budget paint jobs or looking to get one, let me know. You know, while you're painting and stuff. Show your support for my channel by smashing that subscribe button. And thank you for watching.